Shalom Aleichem and welcome to Online Smicha. I'll start off by reading a din in Shulchan Aruch, and you're going to think that this din is some abstract case that has nothing to do, no relevance today when we don't deal with animals the way every home had back then, an animal, a pet, or animal to service them for milk or meat or chickens or whatever. But you'll see how the poskim of today use this halacha, something that could happen in many homes, in many shuls, etc. In Siman Shin Sadik, in Choshe Mishpat, it talks about how an animal damages. It goes through the Shulchan Aruch goes through different cases, how my animal could damage somebody else's property, and one of the cases which the Gemara talks about in Siman Shin Sadik and Choshe Mishpat talks about is the case of tzroiros. Tzroiros is pebbles. Pebbles means that my animal is walking. Animals are animals. They're sort of a bit careless. And a pebble came shooting out from under its legs, and it broke something that belongs to somebody else. He didn't come ramming into your car or your belonging. He didn't eat your plants. A pebble came shooting out from under his feet. So we know that the halacha of tzroiros is that you pay chatzi nezek. You pay half of the worth of the damage the owner of the animal has to pay. So listen to what it says in Siman Shin Sadik, Seif Tes. Kishem shechayev al koyach sheyesh boi mamish. Just like obviously the owner of the animal is responsible to pay for a tangible koyach, power, a tangible source that caused damage. For example, shehitis tzroiros, where my animal sprayed pebbles, kach chayev al koyach she'ein boi mamish. So too, an outcome of a damage that is not tangible, you can't hold, you don't see, it's not a pebble that hits something. It's something untangible. I will also be responsible. I, the owner of an animal, will be responsible. Really? Like what? Kegoin sus shetzonaf, chamar shenoyer. Sus is a horse. A horse made its sound. It neighed, and it made the neighing sound, and it made a loud, strong sound, and shavar kalim, and because of the strong voice, the vibration broke somebody's keli, b'koyach kalam, because of the strong might of the sound. That's, as he says, the neighing of a horse or the braying of a donkey. So the halacha says, even though that's not a pebble, it's not a tangible damage, it's not something that caught, you don't see what it is, it's vibration, I am chayav to pay. I, the owner, am chayav to pay. Okay, so how could we apply it today? So I saw one of the poskim of today's day says, many places, they hire expensive and they give great salaries to these great chazonim. And they have these strong, vibrating voices. What happens if a chazan or a cantor, a chazan, a singer gets up and hits the high note? And when he hits the high note, something breaks. It vibrates, and a delicate glass, an expensive, delicate item breaks because of the vibration of the voice. So the poskim of today says, if it's unusual, if his voice, he knew that his voice is able to do that, if it's something that maybe it's unusual, that would be considered an onus, a mistake. But if he knows, and the people should have been aware that he has this power to break this glass, it's no different than this case. He would have to pay for the damage. Now, just like over here, you say you don't have to pay nezek shalim. It's considered the case of tzroiros, the type of damage of tzroiros, of pebbles, which is halacha l'moshe misina, you only pay chatzi nezek. So the poskim who had the shilas teshuvas to discuss this shaila, they said the person who has this strong voice that breaks some delicate glass or anything like that would taka have to pay Chatzi nezek, half a damage.